Welcome back everyone to Montgomery County's Engage at Home. I'm Lily Fisher and I work with Montgomery County's Caregiver Support Program. Today we have a feature show specifically regarding lifelong learning. We have 5 lifelong learning centres in Montgomery County, and I want to briefly introduce you to each one and encourage you to take the time to get to know them better and explore what you can do to keep your mind, body and soul together during this time of staying indoors and keeping social distance. Each of the programs that these organisations offer have now started to pivot to be able to be available virtually. So take your time, contact each organisation, but let's have a look and explore what is available. To make it easy to look at all of the programs at once, I've actually taken us to the Montgomery County's Caregiver blog. The link to our feature story about our lifelong learning centres in Montgomery County is quite long. It's got a very long address. So I'm going to include the web address in the description where you found this episode. If you have never explored lifelong learning, this is the time. Lifelong learning is acknowledging that we all benefit by keeping engaged throughout our life cycle. No longer is it assumed that once you graduate from school, college, university, that's over. You know, we all know that we continue to learn as we age, whether it's in the workplace or just simply by life experiences. What the principle of organised lifelong learning, particularly through the 5 organisations I'm featuring today, what they're focused on is the acknowledgement that lifelong learning actually benefits the whole person. By being a lifelong learner, you keep yourself active, you keep your brain stimulated and flexible, you expose yourself to new ideas, new people, new concepts, and sometimes you actually may learn new skills and increase your opportunities as you go through life. So here we are on the county's Caregiver Support Program. And recently I did do a feature story on our 5 lifelong learning institutes here in Montgomery County. There are 5. Oasis, Montgomery College has a lifelong learning institute, Live and Learn Bethesda, Senor Planet, and the Oasis Lifelong Learning Institute, which actually is nationwide. There are a number of other locations in this region, but there is one just down the road in Washington, DC. So let's have a look first at Oasis. So Oasis is located at Democracy Boulevard at the Westfield Montgomery Mall. And they have pivoted really well to offer a range of programs. And the reason why I want to show you, so here we are at the Oasis Lifelong Learning Centre. Its physical location is just down the road at Westfield Montgomery Mall, but at the moment we aren't talking about in-person classes. We're actually talking about virtual classes. So let's have a look here over in this left-hand tab and look at what they are offering virtually at the moment. Now, there are 2 programs that I specifically want to focus on, the Memory Cafe and also the Caregiver Support Group series. Now, those are just about to end, but they are going to be offering more of these amazing classes over the next couple of months. So these are always free and they are always available to caregivers. So just scrolling down, you will see a range of classes that have been developed online. And even though these dates are in June, they're going to be expanding their classes so they are available throughout the year, whether they are single sessions or sessions that are offered in a group. So as you can see, these are really interesting classes. And probably one of the things that you may notice is what these programs are about. They're about acknowledging that as individuals, we benefit by being engaged. We benefit by learning, stimulating ourselves, being exposed to new ideas and new ways of thinking. So that's the Oasis program. So let's have a look at Live and Learn Bethesda. So Live and Learn Bethesda has been around for many years now, and its physical location is in Montgomery County, and it offers classes to people wherever they live. Now, they've had to do a really good job of pivoting also. So what I suggest is that you contact Live and Learn Bethesda directly, and here is their information on how to contact them, and they will be able to let you know what classes they have that will be available online. So here we have Montgomery College. They have their Lifelong Learning Institute. Their programs have also pivoted to online, and there are links here to how you can view their catalogue and understand what classes are going to be available for you to enjoy as an online learner. In our region, we have OLLI, which is part of the National OSHA Lifelong Learning Institute. It's based down in American University, but for many of you, that is just a hop, step and a jump from home. So they have pivoted really well to be offering online classes. Their website lists all of their current programs, and you can both register online, or if need be, you can contact them to ask more about what kind of activities are going to be best suited for you. So that is OLLI. So the final lifelong learning program that I want to talk to you about is Senor Planet. I've done a separate episode about Senor Planet, and we continue to promote what they're doing because this organization is probably going to be providing some of the most critical support for older adults in Montgomery County. So you can get involved, stay connected, and most importantly, learn how to use technology so it's your friend. So they have their website organized very simply, upcoming events. They do have a tech help hotline. Get involved, exploring partners, contacting us, and sign up for the newsletter. So some of their upcoming events include online banking, staying connected, fitness, social media. Let's have a look a little bit more about what events that are coming up in Montgomery County. One thing that I'd like to also remind you that they also have events available in Spanish. They have a lot of fitness, a lot of connecting people, getting folk to stay engaged. They have special speakers, and they also have programs that are pertinent to some of the challenges that we're seeing here and now regarding race and the need to create disruption in our society. This is a great one here, virtual grandparenting. How many of you really would like to have a better connection with your grandchildren, but you don't feel comfortable with some of the technology? This is a class that is available to Montgomery County residents, and it's brought to you all the way from San Antonio, Texas. So one of the things that has happened because of COVID, all of the online resources of Senor Planet now have been combined. So that means whether you live on the East Coast, the West Coast, Central, up in the mountains, you have access to these resources to be able to make your life stronger and more vibrant. So here is just a few of the upcoming classes that are available through Senor Planet. They have scheduled out deep into July, and I'm just going to scroll very quickly into July so you can see that these are programming that is available every day, starting from morning through lunch into the evening.